Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syamil bin Muhammad Syarizan and I'm from class J4 BA1174D. My student ID is 2022820586.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Azin Hafiz bin Muhammad Zali and my student ID is 2022877146 and I am from class J4 BA1174D.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Najmi bin Ahmad Rizali. My student number is 2022895544.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Deniz bin Muhammad Raslan and my matric number is 2022875538.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Syauki Haikal bin Shahrin and I'm from 4D. My student ID is 2022849008.
So, our video presentation will be about the differences between Turkey and Malaysian culture. To let you guys get more clear about what is culture, let's take a look of this video from UAI Beta International.
What is culture? Of course, it involves national, regional, provincial, and community identities. It creates artifacts we can experience, like language, art, fashion, food, stories, and literature. But it is much more than that. Culture gives us our framing for the way we see and experience the world. It dictates meaning into things like our gestures, facial expressions, body language, and personal space. It creates the connotation behind tones of voice, volumes of speech, and our experience and emotion of colors. But yet it is also deeper than that. It defines our concepts, like what does it look like to be respectful or polite? How to be a good friend, a good student, or how a teacher should teach? What form of leader would I follow, and for that matter, what kind of follower should I be, or should I follow at all? Culture defines how late is too late and what reasons are good enough reasons. How do you build trust? What roles in life do parents and their children play, and at what age does what sort of responsibility set in? And yet culture goes deeper. It helps us to shape our versions of right and wrong. It creates our biases for and against. It builds our expectations around what should and shouldn't happen in any given context. It is often the answer to many of the human condition's why questions. In short, culture underpins everything we experience in life. No two people experience culture in exactly the same way their whole life. Culture is fluid. The more we interact with people from other cultural settings, the more our own fluid definition of our culture shifts, hardens, adopts, and/or rejects.
After doing some research about the differences between Malaysian culture and Turkey culture, we have found that there are so many differences about these two cultures, such as food. Food are likely the most obvious one. For the Turkey, we have known that Turkish will having bread with cheese or jam, and they also will eat olive. Olive is a compulsory meal for them in Turkey. Just like in Malaysia, most of us will have nasi lemak. This olive is likely been fermented, so they just eat it just like that. Just like in Malaysia, we eat banana just like that, to clear about what I said. In Malaysia, we seldomly found this olive on top of pizza, but in Turkey, they just eat it just like that with the seed. For them, it is normal and tasty. But for us Malaysian, we will think that the taste is bitter. Many of us Malaysia don't like the taste of the olive. So as we can see, not like Turkey, in Malaysia we will have breakfast with nasi lemak, roti canai. From there, we can see the differences between food culture in Malaysia and Turkey. In my opinion, the food culture in Turkey is way more healthier other than our food culture, which is in Malaysia.
Other than food culture, we can see the difference between Malaysia and Turkey in their appearance. For their appearance, Turkey people likely don't have their formal clothes. Like if we see their appearance, we will know that they are Turkey people. But we know that Turkey is very famous with their hijab. We can see that the way they tie the hijab to the back of their neck and the material of this skirt, we can already know that they are Turkish people. But for Malaysia, we already know that they already have a specific dress like baju kurung, and then they have baju kebaya, and also we have baju Melayu. But for the Turkey people, they likely don't have any specific dress. They just dress like usual with shirt, coat, and for women, they usually wearing blouse to easily. If we shape them, we can just look at their hijab style. As we know, now in Malaysia also tie their hijab at the back. At the back also have become a trend for the trend, but for Turkish they will wear the coat, so it's more like likely look more polite.
From the way they talk and communicate, we can know that they are Turkish. Usually, the Turkish will talk not harsh but loud and outspoken. But the Malay people, as we know, they talk like they are shy and polite. But it also depends on people. Not all people are the same. This is just based on usually how they talk. But even though the Turkey people talk so loud, but then we will feel very warm, like they embrace you very well. When we go to their country, they will make sure that you are being taken care very well. If you want to talk about Turkish people, how they like, the Turkish people will call someone that they don't know as Kardesh, which means you are my sibling. So up to that extent that very taking care of you.
Also, the thing that we have know that the art and architecture different between Malay and Turkish. Malay and Turkish art and architecture have a distinct style influenced by their respective history and cultural interaction. Malay architecture often features elements of the Islamic art which integrates carving and design in mosques and traditional building. Turkish architecture, on the other hand, reflect influence by Byzantine, Ottoman, and Islamic architecture styles seen in structure like Hagia Sophia and the Topkapi Place. Additionally, Malay art is characterized by vibrant colors and motifs inspired by nature, while Turkish art often incorporate geometric pattern and calligraphy. Both cultures share a rich tradition of ceramic and pottery craftsmanship, yet they bring their own unique flair to this art form. Moreover, the use of material differ, with Malay often utilizing timber and bamboo in their structure, while Turkish favor stone and marble. Despite this distinction, both Malay and Turkish art showcase a blend of heritage, innovation, and cultural identity.
And the last difference between Malay and Turkish culture is religion. The majority of Malays are Muslims, and the majority of Turkish are also Muslims. But in Malaysia, we also have many other religions such as Buddha, Christian, and Hindu. Meanwhile, the Turkish majority are also Muslims, but with a significant secular population.
In conclusion, different cultures will be many difference. That is what makes them so special. So, just like Turkish people and Malay people, the most obvious differences are their food, their appearance, their way of communicating, their art and architecture, and also region. Okay, so that's what made this earth diverse. We have so many races and also so many cultures. I think that is all for our video presentation. So, I hope you guys understand well about the differences between Malay and Turkish cultures. And as you all know, there are many different cultures around this world. So, if we go travel around this world, we can meet new cultures and learn about new things all around the world. So thank you for watching.